Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session we are going to look into array map method. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code to understand this concept. So what exactly the array map method is? So array map methods is one of the method within the array object that creates a new array with the result of calling function for every array element. So within the map method we pass the function which we want to apply onto the individual array element, and once it is being done, then it will return us the new array with the updated value after applying the operations. So let's look into that. For example, if I am having a variable called myArray which contains certain element like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and what I want to divide each of the individual element by 2 and want to generate a new array. So how we will do that? I will create a new variable called new myArray, which is altogether a different array and which is being generated after applying the operations. So I will grab the array and use the map method and pass the function which will divide by 2, and here I will grab each of the individual element of an array by passing as a parameter num. Define the body. You can pass anything over here, not like num. You can write n also, so you will write like return n by 2. So it will divide each of the individual element. Now console log it, print myArray first, also console log new myArray. Save it. Let's look into the output, what output we get. So you will find it over here. It has returned us two different array and each of them is containing different value. This one is the original array and this is our new array where operations is being applied, like we have applied over here divided by 2. You can do any kind of operation which you want to do, and it will return us the new array with the updated value. So now let's look into the real-time implementation of the map method. So what I am going to do in this example, so I am going to use the fruit bowl example where I am going to generate two lists. The first list contains the fruit names with the actual price and the second list contains the fruit name with the discounted price, and then I will print it into this web page. So let's design it. So first let's delete it and do some changes within the HTML. So what changes we can do? So first we will introduce a div element, and here and within that I'm going to create two container div. So let's create it div, and this container div contain h2 element actual price along with this ul tag, and copy this one, paste it over here, and we will tell that discounted price, and here we will tell that DULF with the new class. Let's create a class as well over here, class, and tell that we can tell it fruit stall, copy it. Now let's create this class into the style, and this time we will tell that fruit stall, and I want display should be inline block. Save it. Let's look into the output how it is coming now. So it is coming something like this. Now below that the actual price list with the fruit name will come, and here fruit name with the discounted price will come. So let's do it. So now let's jump into the JavaScript file, and over here I will tell that const fruit ball, and we will create the array of object, and this array of object contains name of the fruit. I will tell first fruit is the apple, then another properties we will call that in stock, and this is going to be a boolean value. There is another property we will keep, price. We will tell that 100 rupees. Copy it. Let's copy this one and we will print it 4 times. Save it, and now change the value oranges, and we will tell over here grapes and peach. Provide some value over here, 200, 400, 300. Save it. Now what we will do, we will grab the individual reference of each of the UL class, so that we will generate the LI for each of the individual UL class, and then we can associate it. So let's do it. So how we will grab the reference, if you remember we have learned about this. So we will tell that const UL equal to the first UL we are going to grab is the name of the ULF ball. Copy it and pass the reference over here, dot the name of the class. Same we can grab for another UL for discounted price. We will call it as DUL, discounted UL, and here we will take the name of the class. So this is the DULF bowl. Paste it Now we have grabbed the reference of each of the individual UL element. Now first we will print this original price, and then we will print the discounted price. So original price we will print it like this, fruit bowl dot for each, and within that what I am going to do, I am going to generate the li. So for that we need to define two variable li equal to, that will hold the li element, and there is another one discounted li which will hold the discounted li, and within that we will pass the anonymous function over here. This is our arrow function, and we will specify over here, grab each of the individual fruit object, and within that we will generate the li. So how we do it, we will tell that li plus equal to template string, the li element we need to tell that like this, and the dynamic value we will grab it dollar, and within that we need to specify fruit name, fruit dot name, and then fruit price. So now we have generated the li, and outside of it we will associate with the ul tag, ul dot inner html plus equal to li. So let's look into the output, what output we got. Then you will find that it has printed the fruits along with the actual price. So now our next step would be, we will grab the price, and I want to apply the 50% discount on each of the individual fruit price. So let's do it. So now the next step, what we will do, we will grab the fruit bowl and we will apply the map method, and here we need to pass each of the individual fruit object, and within the body of it what we are going to do, we will apply the discount of 50%, then fruit dot price multiplied by 0.5, and then what we need to do, we need to generate the li tag. So how we can do it, we will tell that dli append it template string, the li element we need to generate, copy this one, paste it over here, and here replace with dli, save it. Now associate the discounted ul, dul dot inner html plus equal to dli, save it. Now let's look into the output. So now you will see it over here, this one is printing the actual price and this one is printing the discounted price. So this way you can use the map method, where you can keep the original value in separate array and the processed value within the separate array. So to design such scenario, it is really very handy. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.